Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special...
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack, and at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris, and he'll get nothing out of that one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Allen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2, Hooker, and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you play on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
Allen off the play fake. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On play action, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Gabriel Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon.
This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 111 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hooker and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Julian Okwara just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on 1st down, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Throwing on 1st down. Hooker completing it here to Marvin Jones.
Our game here in Detroit, a Thanksgiving tradition dating back to 1934. And it is the first of 3 games today, per usual. We'll see the Giants and Cowboys from Dallas after us. And then later tonight, the nightcap, another game with NFC North intrigue, the Pats and Vikings from Minneapolis.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Hooker, he finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibbs.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Hooker. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So here are the Bills to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the 17, Allen working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen to throw once more. Touchdown, Bills! Cole Beasley, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Cole Beasley who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The throw over the middle taken in. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Lions at 8-2 on the year. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And a big part of the problem, too many 3-and-outs on offense. That led them to only scoring 10 points in their last game. They're going to have to find a way to sustain some drives and finish them with points.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hooker, a slant to Jones. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
On second down, it's Gibbs, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Hooker. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Hooker.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And now out come the Bills.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Hines. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 44, Allen. Running the crossing route, it's Beasley with a catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down is Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now Allen again. Over the middle, complete. It's Hines. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. Hooker looking downfield for Jones. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks so much. We'll get back to you.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Taken at about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. On 3rd and 2, Hooker got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Hooker. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hooker. And that is incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll start on the ground with Hines.
Well, that's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Now Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Allen.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
And again, it's Allen.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. To throw on 2nd down. Hooker. And Jones has it over the middle. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs.
And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Hooker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your...
Stephon Diggs past the 20 and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 82 yards.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On 1st down, Hooker. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. in need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Hooker. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On second down now, it's Gibbs. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. Hooker. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18.
So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He'll find Williams on the slant.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. On 1st and 10, Hooker throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. Man open, here is Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw. Hooker. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hooker. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Hooker. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Running for it, Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
To throw on 2nd down. Hooker. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. To throw on 3rd down. Hooker. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Second down and 3. Harris running straight ahead.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What are you doing?
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They hand this off to Harris. Tracy Walker in on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
On the give, this is Harris.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. They run with Harris.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run again with Harris.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Buffalo, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Warner completes it to Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's White. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Woodard. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
The Seahawks send out their punter. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33. Go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 25 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Lance.
Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Lance looking to throw it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Operating from the gun.
Woodard.
That's caught over the middle by Fant.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Woodard dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's White.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw. Woodard. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Woodard. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On play action, Lance. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
On 1st down, Lance. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Lance going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Throwing his Lance on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
On first down,
Woodard over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
the numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 76 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
To throw on second down. Woodard, this one complete to Coleman.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Woodard, flush to his... And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Back to throw. Woodard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Woodard. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception. Charles
is on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Eluding the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now Lance.
Forced out to his left.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Woodard. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing on first down. Woodard, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 2nd down at 5. Operating from the gun. Woodard, and complete to Drake London. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Woodard. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he's to bring up 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw on 3rd down, Woodard. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead
stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
1 second, all that remains.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game.
A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
From midfield, here's Lance.
Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
And Lance's throw brought in by Bellinger.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Flushed out right. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lance.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Lance. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
This just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13 to 10.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You get into your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that will bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Woodard, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Woodard on the screen. This is Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be fourth down. The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Lance now on first down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Lance now to throw.
That's out to Hill, right side complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll run on first down. Hooks. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Hooks. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Niners have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Woodard over the middle, caught by London. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Woodard. He's going to wind up and air it out. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Lance now on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Lance. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Woodard, he's got his big tight end, Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. White running to the left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Woodard over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Woodard. This is Coleman with the ground. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Woodard. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Operating from the gun. Woodard, that's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs. Keep possession of the football.
This is McCaffrey on the give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he checks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lance finds his man on the out route. It's Chenault. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get the lead up to 4. The kick by Bass is good. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. To throw on 2nd down. Woodard, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, Hooks. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run, this time McCaffrey. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
They complete it to Hill.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Niners, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.